Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Car Show is recorded Sunday, June 13th at the Wheelchairs for Warriors Car Show at Bayway Chevrolet in Pearland, Texas. Our next live show returns next Saturday. Enjoy.
From the Wheelchairs for Warriors inaugural car show extravaganza at Bayway Chevrolet in Pearland, Texas. This is the award-winning car talk show In Wheel Time. Just ahead, more participant guests with some interesting rides.
What?
We'll review our featured car of the week, the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach E. We got your weekly cruise-in calendar. Conrad has This Week in Auto History, and I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. That and more just ahead on today's In Wheel Time car show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars, King Conrad DeLong, we need more Jeff.
We do.
Zekin, and David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad that you could join us today. It's hot. It's hot, brother.
Well, it looks like a cloud came, and the temperature felt like it just dropped about 10 degrees, so it's only 110
It's only
degrees.
in your mind.
Didn't Kiss have a song called "Hot"? Something hotter than heck. What was that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it Kiss?
Is it
You
Kiss?
would know that. I'm not a big
And
Kiss fan.
there's a big cloud.
He just said
hovering,
that.
yeah.
Did you miss that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, at any rate.
I don't listen to him.
Well, we have some guests in the remote studio.
Well,
and
before we were talking to Earl, and we had
Earl,
some
yes.
common
Story.
friends with the Hemi convertible.
Yes.
And one of them was Dale Holquist, we
Right.
know as a drag racer. Earl's a drag racer. Stan and Sheila Holt with the whole fleet of Loopy Tortillas
Yep.
drag race cars,
Yes.
and the Emmons brothers. Well,
Yes.
here we have Tate Hildebrandt, and Tate drives a Junior Dragster.
Wonderful.
do you really? Way to go. You know, we know the lady that actually kind of started it and organized it.
We do.
Way back in the day. Her name is Sheila Mae Murray, was her maiden name. And now her son, Chase Murray, drives a top alcohol dragster, I believe. And so she's quite familiar with the Junior Dragster program. And, of course, you know, we have a very good friend of the show here by the name of Erica Enders. As a matter of fact,
Yep.
I bought that car from her dad. And, of course, the tires were burnt off the back of it. But,
And we think Erica did it.
No, Erica
No,
didn't
it was
do
a
it.
Junior Dragster drove it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I said, I bet.
Yes, you bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he
did.
did. He
Yeah.
I did all that.
And Erica's a 4-time champion.
Yeah, and Erica has started off in Junior Dragster. So
And this is Dad Jason, and Jason brought his 66 CUDA 340 bracket car.
Oh, it's a Plymouth Valiant.
Oh, Plymouth Valiant. Okay,
Yes.
well,
There you go.
it's not that,
no,
but it's similar to that.
It's similar. It's a little bit newer. but
Yes.
It's same body style.
Yeah, exactly. So you're a car guy.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you get that car guy thing going? High school? Before that?
No, it's my wife's car, actually.
It's the wife's car.
It's the
She's
wife's
the
car.
dragster.
Yeah, it's
She's got the Mopar hat on, too.
She doesn't drive, though. She doesn't drive it. She's too big of a baby.
Oh.
you'll be
from the
eating
mouths of
saltines
babes
tonight.
From the mouths of babes.
so her
There you
dad
go.
actually built that car.
No ice cream
It was
for
his
you.
first car he ever built.
Really?
Oh, wow, how
So-
cool is that?
So over the years, it sat in the garage a while, and then we got a place where we could actually store it. So he gave it to us to bring it down here. and
Wonderful.
Now we
So,
run it.
well, you know, I hear a little bit of an accent there. Is that from up north?
Yes,
Where is that from?
Wisconsin.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Go
no.
figure.
Oh, no.
So,
They're going to get together on this
Oh,
one.
no.
where
You turn
where,
our mics off and just let them go.
Where in Wisconsin?
It's a little town called Prescott, right next to Minneapolis, St. Paul, right on the border.
Gotcha. So they're way out west, folks.
Oh.
I'm way down south.
Oh, the wrong side.
The wrong side of the
you
track.
got-
That's exactly right.
Nice.
That's right. So you really cut your teeth, so to speak, at Brainerd.
I've been there a couple times.
He's been there a couple times.
Visited the zoo.
So, yes, absolutely. I had a great time at the zoo, I think. I don't really quite remember.
Was there alcohol involved?
Oh, there was
It's
something.
Wisconsin. What do you mean?
Wisconsin and
Cheese.
Minnesota. There's that too. So how long have you been down here? You're the So she's the Minnesota girl. Yep. So look who's crossing the border now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Exactly. All right. So the father-in-law had the car.
Yes.
She drove the car. She raced the car.
No.
I'm trying to put all this together. You have to help me.
No, her dad races super gas.
Still today.
Yes.
Okay.
So the car just sat there, so he gave it to us, let me start driving it.
Nice.
She let me start driving it.
So
Thank you.
How long have you all been down here?
Almost 14 years.
Oh,
Still haven't lost the accent, though.
I guess not.
So what do you do for a living? What brought you down here?
Well, she got a job at MD Anderson, so I came with.
Very nice.
So,
Very good.
And then I'm a branch manager at Bobcat of Houston.
Bobcat. Sure.
Very good, yeah.
Absolutely. Good for you. And how about the Junior Dragster here?
what do you do? How do you make your living?
I go to school.
Okay.
He goes to school. And
how was that this year, Tate?
Bad.
Yeah.
Was it?
yeah.
Are you normally a good student? You want to be focused and in that class, or you want to do Zoom stuff?
I have to be in class.
Okay.
I have to be in class. So tell us about your Junior Dragster.
Well, it's a 2003 Hardin's Junior. Been racing for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Has a 3-inch billet aluminum engine on it. Can run about 820s in a weight faster.
Wow.
Very cool.
Very
8
nice.
mile.
Yes, of course. And
Like-
so, have you won any events?
About 2 months ago, I got second place, but no, I haven't won.
Second
Hey,
place.
Congratulations.
Second place, yeah.
That's pretty awesome to advance through
goal,
the crowd
yeah.
like that.
So is Dad teaching you everything you need to know about engines and drag racing and that sort of stuff?
Mom is.
Yeah.
Or Mom is.
No, she doesn't race.
Right.
As I said earlier, she's too big of a baby.
Okay.
Saltines again.
And who is that? Your sister?
Yes.
Does the sister drive?
No.
Doesn't drive. Do you go for rides in the fast cars?
No.
No.
No, she shows horses.
Oh, okay.
very good.
Well, that's
Well, it's the original horsepower.
that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, have you been for a ride in the Valiant?
Yes, sir.
And
What'd you think of that?
Fun.
is that why you're practicing as a Junior Dragster so you can get the Valiant?
They always joke about giving it to her, but she won't drive it. She'll just trash it.
Oh.
Gotta be nice. We're on the air. She'll get you later. My
Yes,
my
she
older
will.
sisters would always get me whenever I'd do something. Well, I was usually always the one to blame for doing something.
And because you
so
always did.
I know it's.
That's the way
It
that
was
works.
easy. Something went wrong at my house. I got the blame. They didn't have to ask, and it fit.
That still happens to this day.
Yeah.
So have you been out to the big event? You know, a couple of weeks ago, they had
Sure.
the event from Houston for the national event. Did you go out for that?
No.
It's loud.
It was rainy this year, so we just.
Oh gosh,
never
it was
made
raining all weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
For like 4 weeks, it was just nonstop rain.
Yes, it was.
It was bad.
We
So-
usually go out there every year and watch.
Yeah. So, how about that ride of yours that are you campaigning it? Are you running it on the track?
Yeah, we run. Both of us run the bracket series in Baytown
Yep.
and Pine Valley Raceway up in Lufkin. And he also runs the Southwest Junior Dragster Series, which is
Oh, very cool.
9 events in Texas, Louisiana,
Like
and
San Antonio,
Oklahoma.
Austin,
Wait,
Dallas
no.
area. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
That's
talked,
like a job.
we talked to a fella here recently that is up at what is it? Eva
Evadale.
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 Have you been up to Evadale?
we've never made it there.
And that's a sister track to Pine Valley.
Yes.
Yeah. And we hey man, I can make it do that by hand controls.
There you go.
That's a hand controlled race car.
It is.
It's that car was built for veterans, challenged veterans with paralyzed legs and stuff, and they take them out to the track and teach them how to drive.
Dang, look at that.
What the?
We like that. Yeah.
I don't know how you get in it, but we like it.
He
Yeah.
should go mudding with that.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
And then
quite
you have
often.
to clean it.
He won't drown. Let's say that.
No, that's exactly right.
That
So-
thing's probably taller than a tractor.
So how is this season going for you with the Junior Dragster Series? Are they having all of the events are running? Because I'm sure last year that
Yeah.
they messed
I
it
haven't
up.
been doing good because my we just replaced the engine on it, but my other engine wasn't running good, so we've been doing bad, but the races have been good.
Okay, good.
So what was wrong with the engine, Dad?
I don't know.
You don't know.
That's why we put a new one on.
Yeah.
We tried everything.
And aren't they, to a degree, a spec engine, though? Are you allowed to play around inside the engine? And
The younger kids, 1390, they got to run a Briggs engine in it that has to be sealed. But once you get older, it's no rules.
Okay,
It's
okay.
all wide open.
Cool.
So you go as fast as your pocketbook can afford. It doesn't matter what kind of racing you're doing. You go as fast as your pocketbook can afford.
Well, I gotta go a certain speed, so not really. So
Bracket.
Well, yeah, you're just a little bit limited, but it won't be much longer, and you won't be limited in that regard.
I used to work for Joe Amato, and Joe Amato would say, if you want to make $10 million in racing, start with 20.
There you go.
good advice.
That's a great advice. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so he's only 11, so he can only run 890. Once he
Okay.
turns 13, he can run 790.
So what's the best light you ever cut?
Trip zit with
You did?
with a 1? Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Nice.
And in the series, do they track your average light for you?
No.
No. I'm
We
sure,
just go as
I'm sure
it
somebody does.
Probably some weirdo.
Oh, look
that
at
would be me.
Well, he knocked half a 10,000th of a second off of that light.
No, I don't think that's a pretty good light. The do you work on the car yourself?
Yeah. I help him.
Yep.
He does most of the jetting and stuff on it, but I help.
Oh.
So you're learning how to do some of the work on the car.
The calculations and how to get
Good for
things
you.
rolling.
Good for you.
Do you do the air pressures in the tires?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I depend on him more because we have a routine to keep it, like, if we mess it up, it could be a little different and it wouldn't be consistent.
So you have a list you go by. A,
We
B,
don't
C,
have a
D, E.
list. We just do it all the same.
Okay.
It's a list in their head.
Ah.
There's that. Yeah.
Well, how cool is that?
Yeah, exactly.
So when's your next event?
Next weekend for 9 days straight. All next weekend is Houston. Then we go up to Tulsa for all the weekdays of racing, and then we go to Lufkin, Texas for a day or two of racing.
Really?
Yeah. So it's Western Conference Finals for junior dragsters next Monday through Friday.
So,
Wow.
do you have a place to stay, like a motor home, a toy hauler? How does that work?
Suburban?
Our trailer.
Trailer,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
that'll work. Okay.
So it's not glamping or anything for y'all.
No glamping. No. And
No, your sister looks thrilled with
yeah,
going.
and the sis is going.
No way.
Well, there's lots of horse stuff to do up there.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys stay home, let them go on the road, huh?
I got it. So it's a father-son team on the road.
Basically,
Well,
Very
that's good.
cool.
Nothing wrong with
Tulsa's
that.
a pretty cool place to go.
I've already been there once and did terrible, so.
There's, I don't
But
know,
you have a
well,
new engine now.
Yeah.
There's
It's a new day.
Last time I went there was like my 3rd ever race, so I'm not surprised I did bad, but
Do you get some personal time while you're up there, or is it the whole time you're at the track?
We'll probably be at the track most of the
Most
time.
of the time.
But it's a pretty tight-knit little group, so we hang
Know
out with
each
them.
other?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Network
I
with
was gonna
friends.
say,
All the kids hang out,
Yeah.
play.
Up in that area, I don't know if you know who Daryl Starbird is, was a custom car customizer like a George Barris. He has a museum near Tulsa. So I was going to say, if you wanted to
I've heard
do that,
about it.
Daryl Starbird's museum is right. It's short drive from Tulsa.
And you can get on Route 66 up there. Didn't we have a guest on
Route
that has
66,
a
that's
museum
right.
up there?
Get your kicks on Route 66.
Yep.
So, what are Mom and Sis going to do while you guys are gone? Celebrate?
I don't really know because we've never been home.
Gotcha.
They need to record. They probably eat pizza,
Cool.
talk about horses, watch some girly shows, drama shows,
Any of those things?
And that's what they do.
Yeah.
fall
what they
asleep late.
So do you own your own horse? Just one?
Four.
Four horses.
Five?
Five horses.
Wow.
4.
You don't know about the 5th one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dad, I hope that job of yours that you snagged is going to really pay out for you because
Yeah, we picked the 2 most expensive hobbies I think you can get.
she could change.
Race cars and horses, yes.
She could change. It would be a little
Well, they could
cheaper,
put you to
just
work.
saying.
They could put you to work in the barn.
There you
You-
go.
you-
They
do
won't
it.
pay me for that.
Well, but
Give you a shovel. You can walk behind them.
that's it.
Not going to happen.
Well, gentlemen and Mom and Sis, thank you all for stopping by.
And good luck for your season of Junior
too,
Dragster. And, you know, a lot of people have come out of that and have been quite successful. When we had when we were out at Baytown, we had Antron Brown on the show. And Antron Brown is in process with his son in the Junior Dragster competition.
And I don't know whether you heard it or not, but Antron is starting his own team next year.
Top field team, yeah.
And he's bringing on a very well-known, very successful crew chief, and he is going to be extremely successful.
Oh,
but yeah, he's a guy to follow if you're not following him already. You guys are, yeah, sure.
So lots of people have come out of Junior Dragsters and been very successful in NHRA, and we wish you the best.
Okay.
Very cool, fellas.
All right. And
Thanks.
enjoy your vacation up there in Oklahoma and the piney woods of East Texas.
Fun.
Yeah,
He knows Oklahoma.
I've lived there for 10 years.
yeah. So, and thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. I'm over here waving. They're looking at me. Okay, you have your back to them. They don't know what's going on. I'm waving at them, and they just continue to look at me, like
She has
right on
Public
through to
enemy.
the back.
She has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
No, me.
That's good.
Yeah, well, we're happy for that. Yeah,
All righty.
thank you
that
all.
down.
Thanks.
We appreciate you.
You have a good day.
Yeah, do the same. All right, we have things to get to, including a car review. I had a chance to drive an electric car.
You did.
I did. And
Has your stress level gone down now?
it's starting to, but it's taken a few days. Now, for Buzz Smith, friend of the show,
Yeah.
Mr. Electricity,
Uh-huh.
the evangelist, he's going to be hanging on every word that I say.
Yes, he will.
And that's fine, because I'm going to try to be as open and honest as I possibly can.
That's a first.
Not like I dissed the Jag yesterday.
Oh, gosh. You
That-
did.
there is
You
that.
hammered the Jag.
So, here on the In Wheel Time Car Show, we do a new car review every hour. Well,
Yes.
2 new cars and then a used car.
Sure.
This time we're doing the 21 Ford Mustang Mach E. It is all new for 2021. It comes in several trim levels. It starts with the Select, the California Route 1, the Premium, the GT, and First Edition. I had no clue that it had all of those
That's a lot.
iterations.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The reviewed trim level was the Premium all-wheel drive. There are some that are all-wheel drive. There are some that are just rear-wheel drive. This was all-wheel drive. It's classed as a small SUV. Seats 5 passengers. Exterior, pony emblem on a big fat solid grille in the front. No, it doesn't have holes in it. It's not blacked out. It's not chrome grille. It's just a panel that goes where
Body color panel
a body cutter panel.
with a big fat Mustang on it.
Sculpted lower sills with black opening wheel trim. Skinny, swept back headlights. Fastback design with Mustang car taillights. What I liked about it, the overall design, I think, gets 5 stars for an SUV. What could use improvement? I don't know. Nothing as far as I know.
Well, it's your first one.
It's good looking.
5-liter Coyote with a supercharger on it.
Well, there's that.
But I don't know that it would be any faster.
Let me finish this.
Yes, sir.
You can comment afterwards, okay? I have to send this off to Ford. It's the only reason I'm saying that.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and I'm not editing it.
Interior highlights include multiple dash surfaces, including cloth. And this integration into these multiple surfaces is excellently done.
Well, you're a cloth fan.
I am, but I have not seen cloth on a dash outside of a custom car. It was very unique, but it looks really good. It works. It does have a massive vertical control screen. You would call it an infotainment system, but it's more than that because it controls every function on the car. And it has layers and layers of info within that
It looks
screen.
almost like an iPad in
It
the
does.
pictures.
Yeah.
A big iPad.
Large.
Passive phone charger and in-car integration with your phone. Comfortable leather seating in this particular one. Plenty of fastback styling limitations because of the fastback design. That sloping roof back there, it doesn't give you the cargo capacity that you may or may not have in another choice of an SUV. But remember, this is an electric. It's all new. And I got more looks. I had people stop their car, get out, parked in a parking lot at the HEB. Stopped, got out, hey, man, I really like your car. They knew what it was. They didn't want to ask me too many questions, but got the thumbs up, got all of that.
Cool.
It does have a frunk, and I did like the frunk. I didn't use it.
Frunk.
What?
Frunk.
You said funk.
No, I said
you
frunk.
said frunk.
Frunk.
So that's a
That's
front
it.
trunk.
A front trunk. That's it. Now, I'm going to save that little bit of information to the end. It has an electric motor, 1-speed transmission. It's either on or it's off. Now, as far as range is concerned, depending on what trim level you get and what combination of battery and trim level that you have, you can get anywhere between 211 and 305 miles, depending on battery size. The acceleration is wow. I will say that. It's either on or off. Now, I had to do a fast charge twice because of my paranoia. I did it twice over 6 days at a cost of $18, just so I was good on turning the car back in. We're supposed to turn the car back in with a quarter tank of gas.
Minimum.
Well, I gave them back a half a charge at 150 miles left. Good for me. Good boy, Don.
And how long did those charges
30
take?
minutes.
Really?
30
That's not
minutes.
bad.
So
No,
it's
it's not bad.
$9 for each charge.
Pretty much. One was $8 and the other one was $10, and they were within a
Yeah,
couple of minutes of
average
each
that.
other.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stopping at Buc-ee's. You're going to spend 30
It's
minutes
not
at
like
Buc-ee's.
stopping at Buc-ee's because I spent 30 minutes charging, and that's all I did.
Well, you should
Whereas
have gone into Buc-ee's and
They don't
bought
have
some-
electric chargers that I know of yet.
Okay, I bet
Not
you they
yet,
will.
but yeah, eventually they will. But I was thinking that's half a tank for $8. You're not going to get out of the gas right now.
And 30 minutes isn't bad. I mean, if you're going someplace that has a charge station, you
Now,
stop and go do something.
as far as ride and handling is concerned, it goes around corners pretty good, but it feels heavy because it is.
Yeah.
The suspension is sporty, stiff. It feels like it barely has any springs underneath
It
it.
doesn't roll.
Yeah, a little, but not bad. It's not about that. The ride takes a little getting used to. You're thinking that something is wrong, but it's not. It's just the way that it rides. It's an electric car. The batteries are under the floor.
Right.
It's heavy feeling under the floor.
Low center
a
of
low
gravity.
center of gravity, yeah.
That's what it is.
Now, the price is tested $53,700. Base model price is $47,195. Normally, I'd give you the base trim price, but it wasn't available for this particular car. It's a pre-production car.
Huh.
So competitors include, now remember, the base model price is $47,195. For the Tesla Model Y, the base price is $41,190. The Audi e-tron is $71,310.
Wow.
And the Polestar 2 is $61,200. Now, let me just say this. I mentioned this in a story that I did a little while ago, not in this particular show. But someone not decided to compare the Mustang Mach E to the Mustang car, I thought that the name was okay. But since they compared the Mustang car with the Mustang Mach E, I thought, they should have renamed the car something other than the Mustang Mach E, in my opinion.
Right.
I've had many months to think about it. I was on the fence, didn't really know. But now I've decided, should have named it something else. There are lots of names in the Ford portfolio. They're coming out with the Maverick truck.
Yeah, and could have been a horse relay, maybe called it Stallion or something.
Well,
like
it
that.
could have been the Maverick.
It could have been the Maverick. That's what I was thinking,
It
too.
could have been anything, but I understand kind of why they did it, because they wanted the name recognition. Because let's face it, Mustang, and this is going to get a huge crossover of buyers, I think, from the car side to the SUV side.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
never had an SUV before. So I get that. But me personally, I think that it should have been named something else, like Mike's Mach E or something.
Capri. The Mercury Capri.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
And that is my review of the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach
I have a
E.
question. The $18 you spend on the charge, what would that equate to for
I don't know.
filling up gas?
I don't
Well,
know.
he said he gave it back to him with 150 miles on it.
So I really,
No, I mean,
I know what you're getting at. And so I think that it would have probably been about $18 worth of gas, to be honest with you, at the 7-Eleven or wherever you get gas.
Yeah.
That would be my guess,
I'm
but
thinking
it's
it's
too
less.
hard to calculate.
Right, I'm thinking
Which would have
less.
been about 7 gallons, 8 gallons.
Yeah, you're up 8 gallons nowadays. With depending where you go, is going to be up in the 20 plus range.
You have to keep in mind that the way that they calculate mileage on an electric car is some bizarre thing about the amount of juice that the battery will hold, and how heavy are you with your right foot?
Yeah.
Because if you want to zip off every starting line, well, that saps the energy. Do you use air conditioning? That zaps the energy.
Did you trickle charge it at the house?
I did trickle charge it at 110, and it would take it 3 days to get back up to 100%. And it wasn't delivered to me with 100%. It was delivered to me with 80%. And the charge station told me that if I wanted to do 100% from 80 to get the extra 20% up to 100%, it would take me another hour and 5 minutes.
So it's kind of
So
like
that-
a
so
quick
it- the-
charge to
When it gets up there,
It slows down.
It slows down when it gets up at the top, so
Okay.
it takes longer.
And that's probably preserving the batteries.
Yeah,
I don't
You
know
can-
how
you
that
when
works.
When
You
you
would.
shove that much power in a battery, when the battery's drained, it's easier to push a lot of amperage in a battery. But as the battery fills up, if you continue to push that same level of amperage in it, you'll start damaging the battery.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
sure that's.
I guess that's why it is. I don't know, but at any rate,
Well, I heard Ford announced that it had nearly tripled its electric vehicle sales in the month of May versus prior to that. So the Mustang Mach E is becoming quite the sales leader for them.
well, and rightly so. But let me just say this outside of the review, that if it were me personally, I would wait a little while longer before I bought an electric, unless all you do is go from home to work and you have at least a 220 charger at the house.
Well, I agree with the 220 charger. That's almost going to be a requirement.
Yeah, I think so. Because like you talked about my wife, where she does right now, and the type of driving she's doing, other than every couple of weeks whenever she decides to make a trip that's 75 miles, she doesn't go more than 30, 40 miles a day.
Is that to the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
so around town, she may make a dozen trips. She may put 100 miles a day on it, but it's 20, 30 miles at a time.
Well, back in the beginning when the Volts came out, wasn't there an option that you would get a certain tax break for the vehicle and then also for
$3,500.
installing a charger in your home?
$2,500.
So
Yeah, I think you'd still
it would
do,
offset
actually.
it. They still do that?
I think so. I don't know that it's as big, but I think you could still get that tax break.
Okay. The In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts available from your favorite podcast source. In Wheel Time Car Show continues from Bayway Chevrolet and the Wheelchairs for Warriors inaugural car show. We invite you to stay with us.
Cool.
Whether you own a newer car or want to keep your older one humming along for a while longer, think of Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevy, and Bayway Lincoln to keep things in tip-top shape. From oil changes to major repairs, you can depend on the highly skilled service pros at Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevrolet, and Bayway Lincoln to perform fast, efficient service to keep your investment running strong. For all your service needs, remember Bayway. Schedule your next appointment online anytime. Bayway, keeping it original. Tailpipes and Tacos expands again. Now you'll be able to participate at 3 Loopy Tortilla locations. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's premier Saturday morning cruise-in, featuring made-to-order breakfast tacos, fresh coffee, and good times. Mark your calendar for Saturday, June 19th for Tailpipes and Tacos, now at 3 Loopy Tortilla locations. Highway 249 in Tomball, West U on 59 near Kirby, and in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. At Tailpipes and Tacos, you'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at 3 Loopy Tortilla Mexican restaurants in Katy, Tomball, and West U. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Loopy founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise hit, Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, June 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be broadcasting from the Katy location. Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday morning, June 19th, 8 to 11 a.m., now at 3 locations, Tomball, Katy, and Westview, weather permitting. You see all the new ceramic car wash cleaners on TV now, but John Gray at Gulf Coast Auto Shield has been using ceramic coatings on Houston's most expensive cars for years, and he'll tell you that nothing beats the real thing. Gulf Coast Auto Shield installs a coating over your paint that actually comes with a warranty. If you just picked up your Lambo, your Aston Martin, Porsche, Ferrari, any other exotic car, chances are your car will have company that have already found Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Now, you don't have to own an exotic. Maybe you got a truck, an SUV, or even an older vehicle that needs a little love. Well, let John Gray give it a look and give you an estimate on refurbishing that paint and making your vehicle look new again. How about getting a gift certificate for the wife's birthday or anniversary from Gulf Coast Auto Shield and tell her, honey, I know you love your car, so why don't we get it looking new again? It'll be the best gift ever, one that she'll never forget. Get hold of John Gray at gcautoshield.com or give him a call, 832-264-0670. Gulf Coast Auto Shield. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.